From Staley High School in the Northland, it is a matchup of number 1 versus number 2. The number 1 ranked Staley Falcons against number 2 Oak Park, the Northmen. Making a trip over to Staley, I'm Leon Liebel. Along with Michael Watson on this Hy-Vee Game of the Week here on Spectrum Sports. It's early in the season, Michael, but what a matchup this is. Again, number 1 Staley against number 2 Oak Park.
Yeah, you can't ask for a better early season matchup than this. And these two teams know each other very well. They play against each other in the summertime, but it's nothing like an in-season rivalry to kick it off this season.
So much talent on the court tonight, and we're going to start with Oak Park's Winston Allen.
Yeah, Winston Allen, the athletic 6'6" senior forward for Oak Park. You don't realize this guy can jump out the gym until he's already up over top of you. He can really do it all, can step out and knock down three. Also, his brother Corbin Allen is a premier player for the Northmen.
Meanwhile, for the Staley Falcons, they are led by one of the best point guards anywhere.
Yeah.
Kyan Evans, now a senior.
Hands down, definitely the best point guard player in the state of Missouri. Headed to Colorado State. He is the do-it-all engine for this Staley Falcon team, but does a great job and has great complementary players as well.
Again, it's the Staley Falcons at home. The number 1 ranked Staley Falcons against number 2 Oak Park, the Northmen. Opening tip-off coming up after this. Hy-Vee proud to support Greater Kansas City High School athletics, and back at Staley High School, I'm Leon Liebel along with Michael Watson. We're getting ready for a terrific matchup. Number 1 ranked Staley, the Falcons, against the Northmen of Oak Park. Oak Park ranked number 2. As this should be a great one. So much talent on the floor coming up in this game as the Staley Falcons, by the way, are about to be introduced. Their starting 5. And that's why the lights are off here at the Staley gym. And we'll give you the starting 5 for first, starting with Oak Park, the visiting Northmen. They'll be starting a 5'10" sophomore, Donovan Ross. He'll be in the backcourt. The captain is Winston Phillips, 6'6" senior. We talked about him earlier, so athletic and can do so many things. Josh Corey, a 6'4" freshman. Aiden Fields, a 6' sophomore. And rounding out the starting 5 for Oak Park, another outstanding player, Corbin Allen. He's at 6'4". As again, the Staley Falcons being introduced to this raucous crowd here tonight. A big crowd, a full house on hand for number 1 versus number 2. And they are led by their point guard, Kyan Evans, a 6'2" senior, number 0. Larry Parker, a 6'4" senior. Also in the starting 5 for Staley. Cameron Manuel, 6'9" senior. Caden Fish, 6'6" senior. And Jared Lee, a 6'2" senior. They're the Falcons of Staley. And by the way, we talked about Kyan Evans, but again, so much talent. Caden Fish coming off a terrific performance at the Blue Springs South tournament, which the Falcons won. And Caden Fish was named the MVP. Head coaches for the Staley Falcons is Chris Neff in his 7th season here in Staley. And for the Oak Park Northmen, Brennan Scanlon, the head coach. And both coaches are sons of former coaches. So it's in their blood, ready for a big one. There's Chris Neff, the head coach of Staley. His team finished 3rd in state tournament last year.
Well, you can feel the electricity in the building. Staley has 3 Division I signees on their team. Caden Fish, Cam Manuel. Caden heading to Iowa State. Cam heading to Indiana State. And Amir still out top. And, of course, Kyan headed. Oh!
Side, and then Fish with a follow. Caden Fish.
Well, you saw a nice block shot that time from Allen, but so much size for Staley.
Caden Fish, the big man, he's got the soft hands, though. Northmen down early, 2-0, is trying to get something, and I'm not sure how he held on to that one. He got it to go.
Yeah, caught it behind him, spin, and then able to kiss it off the glass.
Corbin Allen ties it up early, 2-2. It's kind of like a little ballet dances with the basketball there.
For sure.
Spinning his way.
Watch it right here. Backdoor cut. And kind of catches it, pirouettes.
He gets the assist.
Yeah, to himself.
Staley Falcons, the basketball. Here's Kyan Evans again, just a terrific point guard. Caden Fish out front. Cameron Manuel, number 3, the big man inside. Here's Fish, the 3, a little too hard, but rebound comes down. Jared Lee, another missed shot, and that ball is going to go out of bounds, and it's off Staley, so it will be Oak Park basketball.
Well, one thing you can do is give this Staley team second chance opportunities. They will make you pay. It's be a good matchup right here. Jared Lee going up against Corbin Allen. Uh-oh.
And he throws that one away, man. And Wow is knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be a foul on Oak Park.
Well, no easy buckets tonight. Good job by Cam Manuel playing the passing lane. And he's 6'8", handling the rock. Going to make him earn it at the free throw stripe. We talked about him earlier, headed to Indiana State, and really had a phenomenal summer. Had about 12 Division I offers and chose Indiana State. Will continue his basketball and collegiate career.
In the 6'9" senior, first trip to the free throw line early in this basketball game. Misses the first shot. 2-2. 1 versus number 2. Staley number 1, Oak Park number 2. And again, the rankings brought to you by our good friends at 810 Varsity.
There's a little full court pressure.
Long court pass the other way, and that one's a little too high, and out of bounds it goes. Staley basketball.
Yeah, Donovan Ross threw that one away. Picked up his dribble when he didn't have to. And that's all they want you to do, is to think twice about it and make a mistake.
Falcons with the basketball. Evans going to fire from down, way downtown, and long rebound comes out to Fish. Caden Fish. Boy, Kyan Evans, that was Steph Curry range there. And out of bounds.
Well, he has it.
That's Larry Parker.
Yeah, he has that kind of range. He can knock it down from deep.
And more we see even the younger players getting that green light from way outside nowadays. Oak Park, the Northmen, trying to attack this man-to-man defense.
Well, you got a lot of college coaches in the crowd as well.
Winston Allen, too short. Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice job, Cam Manuel running the floor and getting rewarded for it. So difficult to guard that 6'9" guy who can run the floor.
Cameron now with 3 points in the game, and Staley out to a 3-point advantage. So we're nearing 5 minutes to go in the first quarter of play, just underway here at Staley High School. Hy-Vee game of the week.
Nice move. Oh, my goodness. Nice job of Allen backing down Kyan Evans and spinning off with the kiss off the glass, and he has all the points right now for the Northmen.
Evans dishes back out for the 3. As that was Larry Parker, and that ball goes out of bounds, and that will be Oak Park basketball.
Well, you see the size advantage that Staley has. I mean, you got 3 guys, 6'7" and up on the floor, then Larry Parker at 6'4". Gonna have to be a team rebounding job for Oak Park on the boards.
And it's not just stationary size either.
Oh yeah, no, they move.
They got some athletic ability. They move around and can shoot from the outside as well.
Yeah, Caden Fish can be a tight end on any level the way he's built.
Again, out front, Corbin Allen, who once again has all his team's points, and there's a 3-point attempt way off the mark.
That's Caleb Estes, the sophomore.
And Evans committed to Colorado State. Another 3-point attempt. That's not there, and the rebound comes down to the Northmen. It's Corbin Allen. The rebound and brings it down. Now he spins in the lane and loses the basketball. Comes up with it again. Good hustle on his part.
Yeah, that's a nice change of pace to his game.
And we're going to have a blocking foul against Staley. And it's Winston Allen. Caden Fish is called for the foul, his first personal.
Take a look right here. Good job getting into the lane, and Winston Allen avoids it, the charge, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Again, Winston Allen, a 6'6" senior. His first points of the game from the free throw line. Try to give Oak Park its first lead early in this basketball game. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and he does. Staley now down by 1 with the basketball. Kyan Evans out front.
Well, neither team shooting it well to start off this game, but we know
Xavier Wilson
they can heat up quick, yeah.
Into the game now, number 35 for Staley. Jared Lee, and kind of a foul against Oak Park. Let's go down to the court side with Dion. Dion, what do you got for us?
Well, guys, I'll tell you, the highest compliment a media guy can give a player is they'd pay to watch him play, and Caden Fish is my guy. That's my guy. I love watching his game. He can defend at the point. He can play down low. He's a bruiser. He's a lot of fun to watch.
He is indeed. There's Fish with the ball. So active out there without the basketball as well. Evans, a little jump stop.
Is that Kendrick Bell?
Oak Park fans wanted to travel there, but they didn't get it. Evans inside.
You see that double team down low.
Great defense.
Not allowing the bigs to get any easy looks, and that's a miss.
Wilson with Manuel.
That size advantage is just so tough on the boards. You got to get a body on Manuel as well as Caden Fish if you're going to have any chance at keeping them off the glass.
Cameron Manuel now with 5 of his team's 7 points in this game. Under 3 minutes of play in the first quarter. Now Staley getting a couple extra opportunities in that last possession. And another turnover against Oak Park.
Yeah, just steps out on the baseline. It's Corbin Allen, the point guard, the do-it-all player for Oak Park. Let's see right here. Definitely steps out of bounds. Referee right on top of it.
Good call. And Staley will have the ball back. Evans bringing it up on that left side. See the fans on their feet. Bounce pass inside to Fish. He comes up with a loose ball. Now he's in trouble. Wilson off the glass, and we're going to have a blocking foul, I believe, against Oak Park.
Yeah, Xavier Wilson, only a sophomore. Take a look right here, but he can put it on the floor. Ball bouncing around out top, and all the Oak Park guys took off, and Fish just, okay, I'll take this one. Got to make sure you secure the basketball before you actually go on the fast break.
And Xavier Wilson at the line, a little too short on that first attempt. Once again, a 6'7" sophomore.
Yeah, so athletic, can handle the ball, and you see those seniors up top, and still have a lot of guys coming up through this program at Staley, a storied program here in North Kansas City.
Another missed free throw, and that ball will be off of Staley. And it will be Oak Park basketball.
And 1-2-1-1 full court pressure.
Good way to break it right there. One pass. As Josh Corey with it. 3-point attempt. Too short.
Yeah, Caleb Estes can knock those down.
Fish. And back his way in. Nice move, and he's fouled.
Yeah, good job of spinning opposite of where the double team was coming. I mean, you can see the size advantage that Staley has, but only up 1 with 1:50 remaining here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Josh Corey, who had the foul called on him, he's 6'4". Again, Fish at 6'6". Not only 6'6", but he's a big wide body as well, backing his way down. Now has 3 points in the game. Get another opportunity here at the free throw line. Cameron Mann, comes out of the game, and the second free throw is good. So Staley with its biggest lead of the game, a modest 9-6 lead, up by 3. But this has been tight here in the early going.
Yeah, still a close game, and Corbin Allen having his way. Assist from top of the key.
Well, Kyan Evans, the point guard, going high up for that one-handed rebound. Adam Tanner, by the way, and now into the game for Oak Park. Larry Parker out there. KV Stone, number 15, now into the game for Staley.
And defensively, Oak Park is holding their own right now. Not allowing any easy in driving lanes. It's just been the second chance opportunities that's really been giving them problems.
Fish, the spin.
Oh! I mean, that's what he does. Winston Allen is a beast. Uh-oh.
Evans from way outside, and Adam Tanner picks up the loose ball rebound, and he'll push it up for the Northmen, and that ball knocked out, and that's going to be off Staley, so Northmen will keep possession.
Take a look right here. Spin move in the lane. Not tonight, big guy. Winston Allen with the rejection of Caden Fish.
Great timing on that play.
I mean, he's an athlete, though. 6'6". Uh-oh, Corbin Allen, top of the key.
A foul underneath. And I think it's going to go against Staley. Kyan Evans. His first personal foul. As the Northmen will take it out underneath their own basket. Brendan Scanlon, shot there of the head coach of Oak Park. Here comes Evans. And tied up in the lane, but they're going to call a foul.
Wow.
Is that Winston Allen?
I think so. I thought he had all ball. Should have been a jump ball on that one, but instead it'll go against Winston Allen. And you can't afford to have him out the game too much. I mean, he's the most athletic guy on the floor, as he'll have to take a seat.
Dingok comes into the game to replace him. Falcons will inbound it. Get back inside the Fish, the turnaround, and he's fouled. It counts.
I mean, he's just a load, down low, and he dang got kicking in the game. I mean, it's just difficult. His shoulders.
That ball was off the bottom of his palm there when he just kind of willed it in.
Up, yeah. Just mustered it up. The senior headed to Iowa State next year.
6 points for Caden Fish already in this game. In the first quarter with 26 seconds left, and unable to convert that free throw, the three-point play. Staley back up by 3, 9-6.
See if they'll hold for one shot. 15 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Caleb Estes out front.
And Staley back into a 1-3-1 zone. Different look to end the quarter. 3 seconds.
2 seconds, 1 second. Tanner's going to throw a three up, and that's no good, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. The Staley Falcons, the #1 ranked Staley Falcons, leading #2 Oak Park, 11-6. We'll have the start of the second quarter from Staley High School coming up right after this. And back at Staley High School, first quarter in the books. The Staley Falcons leading, the biggest lead of the game so far in a tight first quarter, 11-6 over the Oak Park Northmen. Hey, let's go to courtside with Dion Closo. Dion?
Well, guys, you might see, if you pan, you see a Park Hill jacket over there. That's Kendrick Bell, the Simone winner. You've got some St. Pius Jackets over here as well. When the guys play on Thursday night, other guys who are playing on Friday get a chance to go out and watch. This is a kind of a throwback. The kids didn't used to necessarily go watch other games, but a game like this is bringing them out.
Yeah, Kendrick Bell, the Simone Award winner, the best football player in the metro area, quarterback for Park Hill. He's headed to Michigan to play, not with his brother, because Ronnie has declared for the NFL draft, but to play at the University of Michigan.
And back to it. First time, two brothers have won that award. And the ball out of bounds, and it'll go back to Oak Park.
Yeah, we got a few other celebrities. That's the 1998 Dorena Award winner, Victor Williams, right there in the blue. And to his right is Brandon Burgett, the head coach at Kansas City, Kansas Community College. So a lot of guys out here, a lot of college coaches as well, as this is two of the top teams in the metro area.
Two of the top teams in the state of Missouri as well.
For sure.
So here we go. This is a celebrity night here at Staley High School.
Well, we got you out, so I think we're doing all right. You kicked it off.
Another missed shot, but how about that little Euro step in the lane?
And one of the most improved players, I think, is Jarrett Lee, number 5 for Staley. Had a phenomenal summer, and his confidence just through the roof, what he can do playing alongside Kyan Evans.
Good defense by Staley. In trouble in the lane, and we're going to have, what's the call going to be? One official was starting to say jump ball or tie ball. Apparently.
Yeah, Corbin gets caught in the lane between Fish and Memoir, and they're going to scrap. Good job getting his hands on the ball. They do call a jump ball. It'll go over to Staley.
13-6. And Staley Falcons extending their largest lead of this game. Just started with the second quarter. And a missed shot there by Larry Parker. And a foul out front. Is that Kyan Evans picks it up? Second quick foul on Evans here in the second quarter.
Yeah, he has 2 fouls, but coach trusts him. Take a look at it right here. Is it a foul? He jumps to the right. Yeah, I didn't see the foul. It's a good body stop.
Now their arms touched, but that was kind of incidental. Another missed shot. Here come the Falcons on the run. They've got the numbers. Cam Wow.
Oh,
Cam Wow is wow.
Cam Wow is right. Running the floor. We got a timeout by Oak Park.
Cameron Manuel with a big dunk on the finish.
I mean, this is one of the best athletes in the state right here, off the miss, and they're off to the races. Look at them at the bottom of your screen, just outrun everybody and dunks the basketball.
Some of the reaction from the fans behind there.
Coming right at you. Oh, my goodness. So smooth, so easy. I remember those days. You remember when you used to dunk like that, too?
Oh, back in the 8-foot goal in the park, the driveway.
Doesn't matter. They can't take what you were. They can't take it away.
15-6, Staley. Their fans have. It's cold outside, but it's kind of tropical inside.
It ain't got warm. It was cold in here earlier, but all these fans in here now, it's definitely warmed up, and Staley is warming up as well, jumping out to a 15-6 lead and getting it done on the defensive end. We know what they can do offensively, but right now holding Oak Park to only 6 points.
It is a full house here tonight at Staley High School on this cold Thursday night, but it is a warm night for hoops. They're heating it up. Falcons on top by 9. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. 15-foot jumper, and the Northmen needed that.
They definitely did. Essex right there getting to his spot on the floor, raising up and knocking that one down. He can score the basketball with the best of them. They'll need him tonight.
His first 2 of the game. Evans, again. He's not shy about taking that shot from way out there. That ball is going to go off of Oak Park, so that will be Staley basketball. They'll retain possession on the baseline.
That's KV Stone that time heading baseline wasn't able to get that layup to go, but he's another player that can get some buckets for North Kansas City. For Staley.
And wow, we just had the big dunk. Caden Fish. Evans way outside. 0 for 3 out there. How about that offensive rebound from Manuel? Still battling the boards.
Oh.
And another offensive rebound, and Evans comes up with it, puts it up and in.
Oh, man.
Everybody there.
They're just hornets around that nest on that basket. Good job keeping it alive was Cam Manuel. And then Kyan Evans able to finish.
His first 2 of the game. And a 9-point advantage for the Falcons of Staley. Corbin Allen trying to get something going. That ball goes off of Staley, and the Northmen will retain possession.
Well, Kyan Evans will check out of the game. He had a great summer playing for Mocan. They actually won the Nike Peach Jam. So got a chance to see a lot of these guys playing in the summer. Larry Parker, as well as Cam Manuel, and play against a couple of really good players. Truman Maddox Bristow and Alex Gunnels down in North Kansas City, as that one is missed. So these guys know each other very well. Like Xavier Wilson gets that rebound, and he is fouled.
He is fouled, and Oak Park fans, they wanted an offensive foul, I think.
Yeah, whenever you start flailing your arms like that, you either draw attention to yourself to get a foul or that you're getting fouled. You see him right here clearing the boards. You see a little extra shove at the end because he caught her right in the lip.
Yeah, he is bleeding right in front of the bench there. That's
Aiden Fields right there.
Aiden Fields, and Xavier Wilson misses the free throw. He's 0 for 3 at the line. As loose ball, we're going to have a timeout called quickly. Brennan Scanlon able to get that ball, get that timeout called, so the Northmen will hang on to it.
Well, you think this game doesn't mean anything? It means a lot. Watch these guys get on the floor. Cam Manuel, that's Corbin Allen down there, and Estes right there, and Josh Corey.
Great presence of mind there by Josh Corey. He had the ball in his hand trying to call the timeout, trying to protect it at the same time.
He wasn't going to get it away from Cam Manuel, calls the timeout, and Staley right now having their way up 17-8.
You know, we're talking about football players here tonight. KV Stone, who plays for the Falcons. His older brother, Kendrick, won a national championship last night.
They sure did.
Iowa Western winning the National Junior College Championship. He's a defensive back. They took care of the Hutchinson Blue Dragons 31-0 down in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah, and he played here last year on the basketball team.
He's the basketball and football.
Yeah, so shout out to Stone winning the national championship, and his little brother on the floor right now playing here for Staley, was trying to win a state championship this season.
And Iowa Western also an alma mater of Chris Neff, the head coach of Staley. Played basketball there. Adam Tanner from the corner, 3, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, Tanner can really get it going from outside. We see him miss a couple of shots, but we saw him that time weaving through it. Only a freshman. You can tell he got a little bit of sauce to him.
Adam Tanner. Dad's one of the assistants on this team. Zane Tanner. And a foul inside.
Yeah, that one will go. I think it was Corey. Was it Corey was against? No, it's actually against Dane Gott. He gets called for the foul, and right now Oak Park has Staley in their bonus. They have 18 fouls.
Again, Xavier Wilson back at the line, the 6'7" sophomore for Staley. And this is his 4th trip to the line, and he is yet to hit a free throw. He's 0 for 3. Last time there was 1-1. In 17-11, Oak Park has cut this 9-point advantage to 6, and Wilson finally gets one to go. Again, just under 4 minutes to go in the first half of play. What an atmosphere here tonight.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is really a packed house at Staley High School. And Xavier Wilson finding his stroke now at the free throw line, and Falcons back up by 7.
It's just great to be back in person, seeing live action, and
make that an 8-point advantage.
Yeah, a couple of really good teams and outstanding players individually as well.
19-11, Staley on top. Oak Park, the Northmen, trying to bounce back after that little run there by the Falcons. At the end of the first quarter, start of the second quarter.
Yeah, and they really got it done on the defensive end. Did Staley get that run going.
Corbin Allen out front with the basketball. Allen, he's a creator, and offensive foul. Corbin Allen called for the foul.
That's KV Stone standing in there, taking that charge. Great job, help side defense. Leaves his man and stands in there and takes it. He's a football player, he's tough. He's a great running back in his own right as well for Staley, for the football team, and he's getting some love as well. But that time standing there and taking the charge, and Staley out 8 right now is not as big as it seemed, because we know Oak Park can score in bunches, but have to stay out of foul trouble as well.
Caden Fish, seems like every time he gets the basketball, there's 2 guys on him. Ross, court pass, right side corner, the 3, that rims in and out. Fish comes up with the offensive rebound, and he's fouled. Man, he's tough on the offensive boards.
Just creates the space that he wants to go after those offensive rebounds. I mean, you can be actively trying to box him out, but he just has a nose for the basketball.
2 for 3 at the line tonight, and take that 3 for 4 as he makes the first of the 2-shot foul. And the Falcons back up by 9. That's been their biggest lead in this first half. 3:07 left to go. And Fish, 1 of 2 at the line on that trip. Here come the Northmen. Winston Allen trying to make something happen. Nearly lost it.
Good defense by Cam Manuel. Sometimes it's just about winning your one-on-one matchup, keeping the guy in front of you.
Donovan Ross out front. Allen in the lane, and he's fouled, and shot not there, so he'll get a line to shoot 2. That foul on Xavier Wilson, I believe, for Staley.
Yeah, just kind of gets caught out of position that time as Winston working hard against Cam Manuel defensively. That time able to draw that foul.
Winston Allen, his second trip to the line. He hit 2 free throws in the first quarter. He has 2 points, misses the first there, and he'll get another one. A lot of quickness on the court. And that ball rims in and out. Kyan Evans will push it up a little bit for the Falcons. Works that right side. Fish, nice pass down low to Manuel, and how about that? That's pretty.
Nice high-low, and that's a set play where you got Fish coming out and free throw line, and he's a good passer. And Cam Manuel knows how to finish so easy inside for the big man. You can't really call him a big man because he can handle the ball and shoot from outside and everything. But he's a 6'9" guy, has a great length and athleticism to him, and the Sycamores are getting a good one.
Yeah, that play, that looked like a high-level college play.
Oh, for sure.
Executed. Donovan Ross on that right side, and now a nice take in the lane. Oh, another in and out. Rebound, though, is there, and the follow.
Yeah, Dane Gok that time getting the best and getting good position in on Caden Fish and able to finish. Here's Kyan Evans. He's fouled, driving to the bucket.
Dane Gok, his first 2 points of the game. There he is, number 24, and here we go.
Yeah, take a look at this right here. Good job as a set play. You got Cam sealing and pushing his man up the lane, and what a nice pass inside by Caden Fish.
Great pass as Kyan Evans at the line, shooting the free throws. And he now has 3 points in the game as Staley trying to extend its lead to double digits for the first time. And they do, 23-13. So Evans gets both free throws. He'll come out of the game. Remember, he has 2 fouls he picked up quickly earlier in the quarter. So maybe giving him a little rest and make sure he doesn't get a 3rd foul here before the end of the first half, as it's less than a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. Adam Tanner back into the game. We saw him hit a 3 a little bit earlier. Winston Allen on the baseline, and he's fouled on the floor.
Yeah, really quick first step. It's hard to stay in front of him. That time able to draw the foul, and looks like that's 16 fouls against Staley. So the next one will be the bonus for the Northmen. So Staley doing a good job of playing defense without fouling.
KV Stone with the personal foul. So the Northmen down by 11. Tanner swings it to the left side. Here's a 3 and another in and out.
Yeah, just unfortunate. Just unfortunate for Essex. Good look at the basket. Under a minute remaining here in this first half. Staley.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Up 11. There's a turnover.
A little too high. Larry Parker was open, though. Tanner. Nice ball fake. And the little
oh, man.
15-foot jumper is good.
A little Mark Price out there knocking it down, the pump fake.
Did you say Mark Price?
Mark Price, come on now.
Oh, man, you're going way back.
Yeah, a little Mark Price out there.
Georgia Tech yellow jacket.
That's right. Well, I know him in Cleveland.
Yeah. I go way back.
Yeah, for sure.
Out of Enid, Oklahoma. And here's a turnover. Bad pass that time, a rare one from Fish. Another 3 for the Northmen. A little too hard. Rebound is Xavier Wilson. And Staley will have the ball. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Wilson, I don't think knows how, well, almost, but I don't think he got it. He got the big slam, but it was waved off.
Yeah, waved off, still in his hands, but you see what this kid can do. Staley doing a great job, up 24-15. Take a look at it right here. He sees the clock running down, like, no, I'm still on TV, so I'm going to go ahead and get this dunk, though.
Hey, let's go to Dion Clisso. Dion?
Here with Coach Neff, and got out to a little run there. I know the last maybe 30, 45 seconds were a little sloppier than you wanted it to be. How do you feel like you played the first half?
We're having a hard time handling the atmosphere. And we're trying to get our kids to stay within what we do. And it's just difficult. It's early in the year. We're trying to pull the reins back and have them share it and play together, and it's not working out real good.
Defensively, you guys have been strong all night. You played hard defense without fouling. That allowed them to not have to go to the free throw.
No, we've done a good job defensively. I'm very proud of that end. It's the other end that we let them off the hook so often, so we'll have to get better.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Dion, thank you. Chris Neff, sounding like a coach right there, didn't he?
Oh, for sure. He's upset. You got to find something to work on if you're a coach all the time.
If you didn't look at the scoreboard, you wouldn't think he was leading 24-15. But Staley on top at halftime over the Oak Park Northmen. We're back with more after this. Hy-Vee proud to support Greater Kansas City High School athletics, and welcome back to Staley High School. Leon Liebel along with you with Michael Watson as we bring you this matchup of number 1 Staley against number 2 Oak Park. Staley Falcons leading after the first half 24-15. And Michael, we heard from head coach Chris Neff, who didn't sound like he was all that happy even though his team has the 9-point advantage.
Yeah, let's take it down to Dion Clisso. We had a chance to talk with him at halftime. Dion.
Yeah, talk with Coach Scanlon, and he liked the way his team finished out. He said they're having a hard time just getting shots off. They got to make some shots against that tough defense. He said there's just a lot of good players on the floor right now. This is really good, high-level basketball.
There's no doubt about that. There are a lot of great players on the floor as we're just underway of the third quarter. Again, talking about Brendan Scanlon, the head coach of Oak Park. Sounds like he's a little more optimistic than Coach Neff, who thought his team wasn't handling the atmosphere very well.
And they got the third foul, I think, and this will be big against Winston Allen, down low battling with Caden Fish, and that is huge, as he is one of the only players, along with Dane Gok, who can guard this big fish down low. Another high-low action down to Cam from Caden Fish.
Oh, what a ball fake there. Nice pass down low to Manuel, and oh, that's beautiful. That's just beautiful.
It is. It is a problem down there when they can pass the interior passing as Fish that time to Manuel.
Manuel in double figures now, and how about that rebound? Jared Lee brings it all the way down himself after the rebound. Evans crosses over a little high, but nice catch. And Manuel that time fell down, and there was nobody there when the pass came in. Staley very active on defense, getting a hand on the ball. And we're going to have a foul here on the near sideline right in front of the Oak Park bench. Caleb Estes coming now into the game. A foul on Caden Fish of Staley. There's Caleb Estes, again a 6'2 sophomore, into the game. Staley matching its biggest lead of this game so far, 11-point advantage.
And they're not playing particularly well offensively, besides Cam and Caden Fish doing a great job with their interior passing. They're usually a lot more efficient on the offensive end. That's probably why Coach Neff said what he did at halftime. Like, we could be doing a lot better than what we're doing.
Corbin Allen out front with the basketball.
You don't want to start going one-on-one with this Staley team. You want to continue to run your offense and get easier shots, as Estes has Fish guarding him.
Estes going to pull up from three. Not there. Evans way up there for the rebound. Long court pass the other way. Look at the hands of Caden Fish.
Yeah, he's on his head. I mean, he got mossed right there. Ryan Evans, yeah, just threw it up to Caden Fish. Had the size advantage.
You talked about he could be a tight end.
Oh, he definitely could.
Terrific hands right there. In a crowd with the catch.
He definitely could. Has great hands and great instinct as well.
Staley now up by 13. Another three-point attempt from the Northmen. Not there, but the follow just off the front of the rim.
Yeah, tough that time by Corbin Allen, doing a good job getting an offensive rebound, but unable to put it back. Uh-oh. Oh, ain't whiffed the shot. You got to knock that one down, Cayenne.
Yeah, you got. That was beautiful, though. Oh, man.
Right here, the outlet pass. Cayenne Evans, he sees Fish right. I mean, he just took it out of his hands and then able to finish it.
Yeah, not only a great catch, and then he was able to keep his presence and his feet steady and go for the lay-in, as Adam Tanner will bring it up now for the Oak Park Northmen, trailing 28-15. They need to get some offense going here. Had some shots, just not falling. Allen. There's Cayenne Evans. How about this, Mike?
Coming down, going strong right. It's $1 million move. Watch here. Whoop! But this shot is like 3 cents. It's not even 10 cents. It's a 3-cent shot. You got to make the shot. You got the $1 million move, Cayenne.
He did have the $1 million move. He had everybody on defense going one way after that.
I got to give him a hard time. One of the best players that we've seen come through here in a while, and had a chance to know him since his 5th grade. Since the 5th grade, and seeing him grow up around here. That second free throw is missed. Playing against a lot of really good players in the area, the Conley twins, Darren and Devin over at Pembroke Hill, and those guys, a lot of battle, so it's great to see him playing as well as he is.
Evans, Wilson, Xavier Wilson with the basketball. Left side corner, is that a 2 or a 3?
That's a 3 out of the corner, and unselfish from Cayenne Evans. He had a shot himself, passes it up.
Didn't know if he had a foot on the line or not. Now we're going to have a loose ball on the other end. Somehow the Northmen stay with it, and the shot is good.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to get the loose ball. That was a good pass from Allen to Josh Corey for the finish.
Josh Corey's first 2 points of the game.
Well, it's great hustle that time. Corbin Allen almost turned it over, gets on the floor, able to get it back.
Oh, coaches love that right there.
And good pass from Esses over to Corey for the bucket.
Foul against Oak Park, and the Falcons. That ball, I think, went off Staley. Yes, indeed. Jared Lee, kind of a double touch there, and he was the last man to touch it. So the Northmen trying to get something going here after the basket. Come over the turnover.
Well, you want to get this lead under 10 headed into the fourth, but it's just been so slow pace, which really favors and control the game for Staley. Oak Park likes to get up and down and get guys Esses and Allen going. It's been difficult so far.
Estes off the ball screen, and the dunk attempt, but he's fouled. That's Winston Allen, and that foul on Caden Fish. And that's some big men going up there on the baseline.
I mean, it looked like he was on a lift right here. Just keeps going up. Look how high he is. If he didn't get fouled, he's going to put Caden on a poster. So athletic, and he's one of those players who I think is a late bloomer, and college coaches are getting on him, and he knocks down that first free throw. But his athleticism is something you just cannot teach.
He has been at the line a lot tonight. 4 for 7. And now it's 5 for 8. All his points from the free throw line. And now a steal for the Northmen, trying to convert. Oh, another block. And we got a foul on Evans?
They got a foul on Cayenne. That'll be his third. Going for the loose ball. Corbin Allen beat him there. So a lot of fouls in this first part of the second half, piling up as Esses gets his shot beat by Xavier Wilson.
Wilson just swatted that out of there with his left hand, and again, it goes out of bounds, and it will be Oak Park basketball. 31-20. Let's check some first half stats, Michael.
Yeah, good job by Staley doing what they do, out-rebound every team, and they should. 22-10 so far. Good job of taking care of the basketball, but we knew the points in the paint would favor Staley. 14-6 so far. Oak Park has to do a better job keeping Staley from second chance opportunities. We know they're big. We know they're taller than Oak Park is, but you got to put a body on them that you have an opportunity to secure the rebound.
Hy-Vee first half stats, and lots of turnovers. Neither team too many turnovers in that first half. Really taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, taking care of the basketball. Coaches got to be happy. You got to be happy with that at least, Coach Neff. I mean, they're not turning it over, but he's like, we got to be. He knows what what's at stake for Staley. These guys are state championship contenders every year, and last year they came up short. So they're trying to get back down there, and you got to make sure you're clicking on all cylinders, and it starts with games like these.
This team also getting to the line, but really not shooting that well from the free throw line, around 50% in that first half. That's a little better than that. Now Adam Tanner out front for the Northmen.
Adam Tanner, a.k.a. Mark Price out there.
And he's just a freshman. Corbin Allen spinning, now Tanner. Allen, the three. Not there, and Fish picks up the loose ball. So Staley up by 11. Led by as many as 13 here in the second half.
Yeah, not a lot of scoring here in the second half.
Nice pass down low, and the foul. Evans with a great ball fake, getting everybody off their feet.
Yeah, good job of moving without the basketball as Jared Lee kicks it over to KB Stone, who just drops a dime to Cayenne Evans, and under control, able to get that layup, and not having the greatest game offensively, but we know this kid can light it up anytime.
Yeah, that was a great pass from Stone. I mean, double team like that, that's Like a quarterback in the pocket under pressure, and
he's a football player. Threading the needle.
Kyan Evans trying to complete the three-point play, and he does. And that is now the biggest lead for Staley, up by 14, 34-20. Just a little over 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Oak Park trying to get something going here offensively.
Yeah, and you got to make sure taking care of the basketball. As Staley's back in the 2-3 zone, there's a foul out top against KB Stone. And
a little hand check there, maybe. His second foul. Northman inbounded on the near sideline here. Head coach Brennan Scanlon trying to get something set up. A little contact out front there between Stone and then Tanner trying to get a little head fake, and I guess he left his feet and called for traveling.
I didn't think he left his feet.
Yeah,
I thought he was on the ground still. Take a look at it right here. You see the feet? No. Left foot definitely didn't lead the floor.
On the other end, Kyan Evans, and had knocked out of bounds. So he had some room on the baseline. And the Falcons will inbound it underneath their own goal. 2.5 minutes to go. KV Stone on this right side wing. Evans looking for a little pick and roll there. Now they get it down to the big man and fouled from behind quickly.
Yeah, they got Estes guarding Cam down low, and that's just a mismatch all day long. Good patience from Staley, making sure he got position inside.
And nice, easy bounce pass to Cam. Wow, that was a terrific set.
Well, Staley opening up 16-point lead, biggest of the night. Oak Park trying to hang around, but just seems right now outmatched on the offensive end. Here's a three-pointer going up, and that's missed from Winston Allen. Not really known for his outside shot, but it's like, hey, I got to let it fly right now.
Cameron Mann, now with 13 points in this game. Here's got the basketball, the turnaround, nice. And Fish coming in there and trying with a big follow. That didn't happen, but he comes up with a loose ball, and he is fouled as he goes to the floor.
And that'll be 4 personal fouls on Winston Allen. Just frustrated right now, going after that loose ball. Not having the game that we know he can have, and he'll have to come out, or coach will keep him out there. But I thought that should have been a foul right there against Caden Fish. And right there, just...
Yeah, Allen just got hooked up in the arms there with Caden Fish. And Winston Allen now does come out of the game. So Stengok comes in. Staley basketball after the foul. They'll inbound it right in front of their own bench. Xavier Wilson. Manuel looking for a little backdoor on the sideline. Not
good
there.
Good cut by KB Stone. Another one. Oh, in the bucket! KB Stone. Good job of moving without the basketball. And what a pass. Good pocket pass for the bucket.
KV Stone hanging in the air. There's a little jumper. That's a tough shot, and that's good.
Yeah, right back. Caleb Estes knocking that one down. And that's what he can do. Great mid-range game he has. Larry Parker.
Second basket for Estes in this game. He's got 4 points, and here come the Northmen. Adam Tanner out front. And, oh, man, blocked from behind. He kind of anticipated it was going to be blocked. Now the alley-oop.
Uh-oh. There go them boys. Xavier Wilson with the finish, but what a lead pass from KV Stone.
Huge, as we are under a minute to play in the third quarter. 18-point advantage now for Staley. It only counted for 2, but somehow that multiplies. Boy, they got that crowd going. Tanner. Boy, what a sequence there. The block shot, by Manuel, and then the alley-oop. 15 seconds, and the three not there. Rebound, Xavier Wilson. Long court pass the other way, and a foul as Larry Parker fights for the pass, and he is fouled on that battle for the basketball. Josh Corey committing his third personal. So,
well, I think Oak Park took that shot a little too early. Probably should have waited to take the last shot. Now still has an opportunity to score before the end of the third quarter.
Jared Lee out front, 5 seconds, 4. He's got a lane up the glass and in. Jared Lee. And that's the end of the third quarter of play. And the Staley Falcons building a 20-point advantage, 42-22. Start of the fourth quarter coming your way next. And what a third quarter for the Staley Falcons, outscoring Oak Park 18-7. They pull out a 20-point advantage now as we start the fourth quarter. 42-22. Staley on top, and boy, they're distributing the basketball.
Yeah, it's a great look by Xavier Wilson to a backdoor. KB Stone had it right there initially, but then continuation, moving without the basketball. That's one thing Coach Neff preaches. And then right here, I mean, Tanner, you gotta know. You gotta hear those footsteps of Cam coming in to block the shot. And then ahead, look at the dime out to Xavier Wilson from KB Stone, and the fans are loving it. Staley up 20.
It's a party at the beach right now at Staley High School. Falcons on top, 42-22. As we start the fourth quarter, the Falcons will have the first possession.
Yeah, it's been all Staley in that third quarter. Really jumped out on top.
Oh, nice pass inside to Manuel. He's got the soft hands and the soft touch.
Yeah, that size advantage down low is just nothing. You can't teach 6'9". I don't care what you got. Oh, or 6'7". That's a great block by Xavier Wilson. What a pass by Larry Parker to Cayenne Evans. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand a little bit now. 24-point advantage now for Staley. 46-22. This team's putting on a clinic. I mean, they got so many great athletes and size, but they also run their offense so well.
They really do, and they
beautiful
really,
team to watch.
They play well together. They've been together, you know, their senior year. 4 of them, 5 starters are all seniors. So they've been together here since their freshman year. So they play well with each other. And like I said, they're on a mission. They want to not only go state, but win state this year.
Yeah, they got to the Final Four last year and finished third. I saw them play against Christian Brothers here a year ago in the A-10 showcase, and they played that team very tough, and that team went on to win the state championship.
Yeah, but all that matters is what do you do when you get down to state? As Cam misses that three, but look at Xavier Wilson with that rebound. Jared Lee, he's open from 3. Oh, my goodness. Man, look here, look here. That's a young sophomore right there, taking that one off the rim and throwing it down.
Xavier Wilson.
I mean, in what better place to get your dunks off than on Spectrum Sports? While the game is on TV, everybody's going to be able to see this. It's going to run at school. They're going to tweet each other. Cayenne shooting from beyond NBA range, and man, everything is just going in the favor of the Staley Falcons.
Yeah, the 3 for Oak Park, and they needed that. And a timeout. Winston Allen with the 3-point. Look at that dunk again, Michael.
Well, I mean, come on, man. Just into the frame, 6'7", still growing. Great job following this miss, and it just came off perfect. He dunked on Cam. Look at Cam like, come on, man. You know, we'll take it.
I think he was going up before he knew it was going to be a miss,
That's
too.
Right.
He just put himself in position in midair. Hey, let's go down to Dion for a little bit more.
Well, the one thing I've seen is their defense is has stayed good like it was in the first half, but they've turned it up a little bit more. They've gotten some run-out baskets, and they're really aggressive attacking the hoop as well. So I'm pretty sure whatever Coach Neff said to us, he said to them in there, and they've really come out a little more focused offensively, but they've used their defense to get that going.
And the crowd here is on their feet. It's loud. It's a packed house at Staley High School. As a pre-holiday #1 versus #2 matchup here on Spectrum Sports, the IB Game of the Week. Again, I'm Leon Lieb along with Michael Watson. And despite the big lead by Staley, this has been a fun basketball game to watch on both sides of the floor. So many great athletes.
Yeah, it really has been. I was at the barbershop earlier with my barber, Tony Strickland and Rich, and we were talking about this matchup, and he said, man, Staley, I still got a little bit of hair up there, a little bit.
Just look.
I still got to get it cleaned up. My guy Strick always takes care of him, but we're talking about how good this Staley team is. Probably one of the best teams in the state, and just, my goodness, they are so unselfish the way they pass the basketball.
First word that came to my mind after that pass was unselfish. And Xavier Wilson just had a big highlight, and there he dishes off to Cameron Manuel, and Manuel now having a big game.
Take a look at the good passing right here. Xavier Wilson, we saw him dom KV earlier on the back door over here, finding Manuel. I was like, you know what, I dunked on you earlier. I'm going to give you a dunk right here because you my guy. Nice finish. I mean, 6'9", he barely has to leave the floors. He can scratch the bottom of his kneecaps standing up.
17 points for Manuel. It's now 50-25 at the free throw. And there's Xavier Wilson, who's having a nice game. Corbin Allen at the line for Oak Park. Just great passing to get the ball down the court. It never hits the floor. Evans on the baseline. Oh!
He went for it. I mean, if you gonna go all out, young fella.
It was kind of a subtle attempt. I didn't think that was going to happen. All of a sudden, he just kept going.
Yeah, he has those sneaky hops. He's definitely an athletic point guard. Nice finish. Man, and this is getting out of hand. A 26-point lead for Staley, and no answer from Oak Park. They just don't have an answer anywhere offensively for what Staley can do.
Such great passing from this basketball team. How about that little scoop shot?
That was nice. Donovan Ross right there. A little up and under scoop shot.
And that ball knocked out of the hands of Evans in the backcourt, out of bounds. And more great passing.
Yeah, I mean, this is the reason that they're the #1 team right here. Good high-low. We've seen that from Caden to Cam, and now Xavier Wilson. He's a sophomore, so he's trying to get playing time. Imagine you're a 6'7" sophomore player trying to get some playing time, and now we got some words between Evans and Ross.
And officials getting in the middle of that. Words exchanged. We've seen a little pushing and holding, and now what do we got going here? Is he going to send both guys to the benches? Now, is he just making him cool off, or is he?
I see Ross trying to get in the chest of Evans, and then those two get to talking, and it's all love. It's all love between these guys.
You sure?
Well, I mean, you got to say that. We're on TV.
Yeah, they are competitive, and you see Ross and Evans both on the bench right now.
But best believe when they play at Oak Park, they're going to remember that.
24-point advantage for Staley, and now a traveling call in the backcourt. It's the Oak Park players trying to help him up, but he's not going to accept their gratitude.
Yeah, he's mad at himself right there. Just slips on his spin move. And gets called for the travel.
Yeah, Larry Parker just slipping and going down.
And Larry Parker right there, the senior, coming out of the game. He's getting looks as well. UMSL and Southwest Baptist looking at him. Rockhurst as well. He's another athletic 6'4" player for Staley.
Oak Park, spin and in, and the foul. Count it. Corbin Allen, nice move. They're going to complete the and one.
Yeah, right here, good spin move, and that's his go-to is that spin, a la Stacey Augmon.
Oh my!
Come on now, I got you. I know you know what I'm spitting right now. That spin move, Atlanta Hawks. Is he Georgia? No, he wasn't Georgia Tech, was he?
UNLV.
UNLV. Oh, I should have known that.
And Oak Park cutting that lead down to 21. Under 4 to go. Jared Lee. Falcons, first time we've actually seen him have a kind of an offensive set here in the last couple possessions.
Yeah.
Ball's been really on Oak Park's side of the floor a lot in the last 30 seconds or so. And another foul, though, against Oak Park. Josh Corey picks up his 4th. Good-looking player. That'll send Jared Lee to the line to shoot the free throws for Staley. It is the Christmas season, the holiday season, and Staley, these guys delivering.
Yes, they are. Like the post.
Delivering that basketball.
Right now they're delivering a spanking of Oak Park. I mean, you said it, number 1 and 2 teams, but it looks like a long way between 1 and 2. Oh my goodness.
Baby.
Oh my gosh, you just can't allow that to happen. Offensive rebound, and nobody stops him, able to get that dunk.
What a game. What a game by Cameron, man. Wow. Ball goes off Oak Park, and it'll be Staley basketball. 24-point lead for Staley. Here it is again.
Yeah, gets the offensive rebound. Check out Cam right here. Then, you know what? Look at Caden Fish clearing out the lane, and he puts Corbin on a poster. But you know what? Doesn't even matter right now. You're trying to get some buckets if you're Oak Park, if you have a timeout on the floor with 3:30 remaining here in the game.
He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
When you're 6'9", it is easy. And you're athletic, and you run like the wind, because you see the way he changes ends of the floor. And Coach Neff still coaching and telling his guys, hey, remember who we are, and still play our game. And that's Winston Allen in foul trouble. He has 4 fouls for Oak Park, but it's been all Staley all night long.
Now, I mentioned the holiday season. They're delivering the basketball like packages, but it's also kind of a birthday season, I understand. Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve, yeah.
You're a Christmas baby.
Yeah, I'm right next to Christmas, so no one can forget your birthday, but they try to give you one gift.
I was going to ask you because that always seems to be an issue.
They try to, but my mom, Teresa Watson, made sure that I always got separate gifts. She made it my own little Kwanzaa, so to speak. I got gifts every single day, and so definitely it's a few days, what is it, 9 days away.
Yeah, it's a week from Saturday.
The older you get, the less you remember.
Oh, boy.
Literally, huh?
Yes. Going to remember this game tonight, though. These guys, so much fun to watch, and Caden Fish with the flush.
Oh, I thought Cayenne was going to try to take off that time, decides to drop it off to Fish. And Corbin Allen, nice answer on the other end.
Corbin Allen trying to single-handedly get his team into this game. Did a nice job last couple of possessions. Wow, KB Stone.
Yeah, sometimes when you're pressing full court, it can make it difficult to get back defensively.
Another missed shot. Corbin Allen again. And the Fish comes down with a rebound. Evans slicing his way into the lane, and he is fouled. I think Adam Tanner might have got him on the arm, trying to stop him. That's foul actually on Estes. Caleb Estes. So Kyan Evans at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Boy, Cameron, man, wow, what a game this young man has had. And not just dunks, I mean, passing the ball, blocking shots. In and out, and
man,
look who's Look who's there.
He's just above everybody, does a great job of keeping the ball in the air, doesn't bring it down. I mean, he's just a great player, and he's going to develop that outside shot. He's going to be even more trouble at the next level.
Yeah, unofficially, because this is my scorecard, but I got him for 21 points. So
unofficially official, because he's balling.
Three-point set shot kind of there. A little too long. KB Stone, here come the, just a clean swipe of the ball, Evans. And the one-handed layup off the glass and in. That's pretty.
Yeah, he knows how to finish that time, avoiding the contact. And Staley right now, they're just having fun, up 31.
Boy, this is one of those scores people who didn't see this game tomorrow are going to, what happened out there?
Staley happened. That's what happened. I mean, they're the #1 team by far in the area. And they came out tonight and showed it. And let's take a look at Caden Fish and Coach Neff. He knows this year is a great opportunity for his Falcons to go down state. And on the other side, they're going to be waiting. CBC, Christian Brothers, a lot of good teams. DeSmet, Vashon out of the St. Louis area.
Chris Neff, again, the son of a coach. His father coached in Manhattan, Kansas, Wichita North. He was telling me before the game, it was great growing up in those towns because you got to see a lot of good college basketball as well as a kid. And went to St. Joseph for his high school years. He would love to get back to that state tournament. He's got a great team equipped for the run. There's no doubt about that. Some substitutions coming in as both teams maybe starting to clear the bench a little bit as we're just 52 seconds left in the game. But Chris Neff, I'd like to know what he says after this game because he was not happy at halftime. He's got to be happy the way his team's played here in the second half.
Yeah, he was not happy, but they came out and really played well. You know, one thing they have for sure is confidence. Confidence is the key, as my man Casey Dudek would say. And Staley is full of confidence, and they should be. When you start 5 seniors who can all play, I mean, watch out.
You know, Michael, kind of lost in this. They're up by 30 points, but they have held this team to 34 points.
Yeah. So their defense, like we talked about, I mean, they're so long. They cover so much of the floor. And you see the nice changes that they do defensively at times. They'll throw a zone out there. They'll throw a full court press just to try to throw you off a little bit. And, I mean, it just suffocated Oak Park tonight, who is still a really good team. But you can see that Staley right now is just head and shoulders above the rest.
Yeah, they'll just wind the clock down as the crowd is starting to file out here, and they'll celebrate a huge victory tonight as #1 Staley handles #2 Oak Park 64-36. And what a game, what a display by this Staley Falcon team tonight. And we talked about it athletically. They got the size and they play together so well.
Yeah, they really do. You can see not only are they good players, but they've been playing with each other for so long, and you can see they know where each other is going to be on the floor. They're confident in one another. They want to see their teammates excel. I mean, and that's a formula for success, especially when you have great players like Kyan Evans and Caden Fish, Cam Manuel, and Larry Parker. So a great team, and we see why they're the #1 team.
Cameron Manuel, again, I've got him for 21 points. And how many dunks? Five dunks?
At least 5.
He was tremendous. And he also had a lot of assists. He's just a great player and a couple of big block shots. Hey, let's go down to Dion Clisso.
I'm here with Caden Fish, and really the second half, defensively, first half you guys were playing well, but you really used that defense to turn your offense on and got going offensively. What I know this is December, a long way to go, but how's it feel to get a game like this against a really good Oak Park team?
Oh, it feels good. You know, as soon as we come together as a team, you know, it's a team sport. And so, you know, we play together, we do all the right things. You know, it's a home game, everyone's excited, so, yep.
Well, for you personally, you were scrapping out there all night long, and real emotional on some plays out there. That's your game, isn't it? That's how you love to play.
Absolutely. I'm a dog, junkyard dog, junkyard dog.
All right, well, congratulations.
I appreciate you.
Thanks.
All right, Dion, thank you. As again, we watched some of the action as Caden Fish headed to Iowa State.
Yeah, really got it going. He is a guy who just does all the little things, the intangibles that sometimes don't even show up on the score clock. But we'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back to wrap it up here on Spectrum Sports. You're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week.
And back at Staley High School, where it was a battle between number 1 Staley, number 2 Oak Park, a pre-holiday delight with the Staley Falcons, Michael. They were impressive tonight, winning 64-36.
Well, there's a reason that number 1 is right next to Staley Falcons, and we saw it tonight. 3 Division I commits on their team, and they all play well together. Great job by Coach Neff, and my goodness, watch out if you got these guys on your schedule.
A lot of basketball to be played, but the future certainly looks good for both these teams. We certainly look forward to a rematch down the line. But that's going to do it from Staley High School, where, again, the Falcons take care of Oak Park 64-36 for our director, Joe Novacek, my partner, Michael Watson, and an early happy birthday, Michael.
Thank you, my brother.
And Merry Christmas.
You too.
On Christmas Eve. Also, our sideline reporter does a terrific job getting all those interviews. Dion Clisso. I'm Leon Liebel from Staley High School. Good night, everybody.